those signs represent our commitment to the community with keeping the water flowing and keeping the community safe.
The Big Cypress Basin is a critical part of the South Florida Water Management District. The dedicated Southwest Coast staff manages a network of 153 miles of primary canals, 45 water control structures, and 4 pumps. This network provides flood control during the wet season and protects regional water supplies and environmental resources during the dry season. For staff and leadership who operate the Big Cypress Basin, there is great pride in protecting Collier County families, businesses, and the environment. Governing board members and staff spend a day in the field to educate citizens they serve about some of the critical portions of the system.
Without the Basin Board helping direct that and keep these channels of drainage open, all the homeowners get flooded up, that backs up into the ag areas. It's a non-stop cycle in Florida where you're continually making sure your maintenance is done in the dry time to get ready for the wet time.
BCB serves an important function here in the community, not only providing flood protection within the basin and operating structures and helping recover after storm events, but also hoping to do environmental restoration and maintain water levels in the dry season.
Golden Gate 1 structure is the last structure on the Golden Gate Canal. Just downstream of here is Naples Bay, very unique ecosystem and is the gem of Naples. Here we are next to Collier Boulevard, one of the busiest roads in Collier County, and we're at the Henderson Currie Canal. It's managed by the Big Cypress Basin for flood control, and it's providing flood control for both our local businesses and our Collier County families.
This is our Golden Gate 3 weir. Our field station staff operates that weir year-round in the wet season to let water out so that we don't have flooding when we get big rain events. But also in the dry season, we do our best to hold water back and maintain water levels both for residential drinking wells, public water drinking wells, and for the benefit of the environment.
But it's also really important for the wildlife, the habitats, and just water storage in general. We help manage that, and it provides wildlife habitat, it provides foraging for water-loving species like the wood stork, who's endangered.
I think it's important for people to understand that the Big Cypress Basin not only is involved with flood control, but also in water quality and conservation. The structures throughout the canal systems are set to hold water back when needed for the dry season, and yet we have the ability to let the water flow when necessary during periods of rain.
1,000 cubic yards of fill material behind me is what was dredged out of the Cocohatchee Canal. Now the goal is to open up the waterway and make it so that the water will flow naturally. This right here is the hub of what we do. This maintains the facility, the equipment, and everything is basically repaired here. We're here to help the public and maintain their way of life here.
The pump station staff reports here in the morning, and then they go to their respective pump stations out in Picayune Strand. And it's kind of center to all of the structures that we operate and maintain in the Big Cypress Basin.
And for me, that's what really, drives the whole facility home, is that how efficient we've been in putting the whole group together here and covering so much territory so efficiently.
The purpose of the whole system is to provide flood control and manage the water resources for Collier County. Hi, I'm Rick Barber, Chairman of the Big Cypress Basin, and we're at the Currie control structure that we just completed construction on this year. This structure will allow better flood control for the Cocohatchee system and the flow of the Currie Canal into the Golden Gate system. We'll be better able to control water resources in this area. Big Cypress Basin is the only basin left in the state of Florida. When you see Freddy the Alligator around town, that's a sure sign that the Big Cypress Basin is protecting our community.